Hey everyone, Tin Man here. In the top 16 of ETS Invitational, going up against Tony G here. He's playing Argenport mid-range. This hand's pretty decent. It's got some scouts, it's got our colors, it's got a hailstorm to keep his early aggression intact. So we'll hold on to this. Ideally, we'd like to find an in cold blood, but we've got some time to find that. Right on top. Alright, so we're trying to look for some power here, specifically Shadow Influence. Perfect. Couldn't ask for much better than that. Hopefully he plays like a Crown Watch Paladin. We can ping off. He did not. I still think I'm just going to throw it out there though, just so I can ensure that I have, well, no, I think I can hold on to this for another turn. Alright, so luckily we drew another power. So I can either permafrost that or hit it with a hailstorm. I think I want to save the Var's Favor to try to hit a Auric Runehammer. He has no way to get the permafrost off, or he has Valkyrie Enforcer, so I probably just want to run out the hailstorm here. We don't have Cold Blood available this turn, unless we draw a Shadow. Good thing we played around that properly. Alright, so now it probably makes sense to just play the Waystone to get an Aegis to protect ourselves from a Sabotage as we permafrost the Valkyrie Enforcer. Hopefully it doesn't have a second one. And we still have another Shadow available for with Feln Banner, so that if we do need to Cold Blood next turn, we have that available. Okay, so there's a Var's Favor, so we know there's a Shadow Sigil in hand, so we're going to play that right away. Oh, and now he sabotages? Jeez. Okay. Nice two cards there. Clearly, if he had sabotage last turn, he would have cast it in addition to the playing the 3/3. But now... Jeez. Alright, so kind of a lucky top deck there. But I know one of his cards at hand is a Shadow Sigil. I think we're just going to play Feln Banner and pass. We'll have Champion of Cunning next turn with the Aegis. That's fine. He doesn't have anything? That's got to be insane for us. That's got to be insane. Pops the Aegis. Potentially Slay? He has... Yeah, okay, so he still has two Shadow Sigils in hand. One Shadow Sigil. So one of his 3 cards is Sigil here. Let's just draw 2. I just want to hit my power so I can channel next turn. I think I got a Wisdom again. Okay, we did hit the power, sweet. I could tell because my end turn button didn't light up. Just scout a... That's a fine power, I suppose. Yeah. Keep that on top. Could be a touch weak to a Tavrot. Exactly a Tavrot this turn. But I know he still has one Shadow Sigil in hand, so he's still a little flooded. Let's just play out the Maiden. And play the Banner. This way, if he plays a guy, we can channel a Tempest to kill it off, and then draw a card with the channel. Or draw the weapon. You can't realistically play a Tavrot or a Crown Watch Trader here. Valkyrie Enforcer? Sure. Silence my guy. No problem. I'm still just going to kill off his guy with channel. Draw a bunch. Smack in. Ooh, get a face Aegis. Thank you. I know he still has another Shadow Sigil in hand as one of his 3 cards. From the 2 Var's Favors earlier. Still has one. He's getting really flooded. That's good for us. It's really, really good for us. Just hit him with a gift. Feels like we got this one all locked up. Anything he plays now, we can Cold Blood. He has 2 Shadow Sigil in hand. Yeah, he's so flooded. Never found a good card, a good threat. And now we can walk away with this one. Alright, so let's just Bloodcaster, draw a card. Draw 2. Play the power, I suppose. Doesn't hurt. And then just kill him in a couple swings here. I guess I can just Black Sky Vara's favor. And this will be fatal next turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Only 12. Essentially fatal. Alright, so in game 1. Alright, so this is best of 3 of 5. So we're going to have a 2 games on game 1. Or 2 games pre-sideboarded. And then 2 games post-sideboard. Just double checking. No sideboard for game 2, right? Just double check with him. And I think he'll be ready whenever I'm ready. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, right? Yeah, best of 5 sideboarding after game 2, right? All right, so that was a pretty good game 1. Let's see if we can repeat that magic in game 2 here. Not a horrendous hand. I do have 4 primal, so I could very likely cast Champion Cunning with 5 primal on turn 5. So I think I'll keep it. I don't exactly know what I need to scout for, so I'm going to play the banner first. And then we'll scout on turn 2 here. Okay, so now I need to know that I'm probably looking for a power. That counts as a power, so sweet. It means I don't get to cast Bloodcaster here on this turn, but that's not the worst. I can cast it next turn. Sure, I mean, he gets a second Warcry off, I suppose, which is a little annoying. But then after that, we should be all sorted out. Okay, shoot it. Zone Sigil. I think I just want to... I don't even need a face Aegis this turn, so I'd rather get the Scout. Since I don't have anything that he could sabotage away. That looks like a keeper. Well, is it? Yeah, it probably is. Because we've got plenty of things to curve into that. I will gladly trade here straight across. He plays a blade on it? Okay. That's annoying, because now I have to block with the champion. But it's still pretty good. I mean, just trading the champion here is fine. Don't mind that trade. Because I have another one. I have a Daraka. I could have waited to Daraka it. That's probably what I want at Daraka instead. Yeah, let's just lock that guy with down with Daraka. Hopefully he doesn't have a Slay. He might though. We're just going to try to turn on the aggro on him here. So I did have a Slay, damn. Okay, so now we're pretty low. I guess I just play the Harbinger here and hope I draw a power. Bloodcaster. Could we race this at all? Or do I just have to trade with the Champion of Cunning? No, I think I'd try to trade with the Harbinger. We might be able to race this. We go down to 9 here. Another Slay. Ugh, alright. I guess I've been drawing a ton of cards. Maybe keeping this Channel of Tempest was wrong. Maybe it was wrong. Not sure. Sure. I guess I hold back these guys to block. I can beat Inquisitor's Blade, that's fine. Probably plays it on the Crown Watch Paladin here. Yeah. Valk Enforcer, another Slay. Just double Valk Enforcer, okay. Alright, so we're gonna lose here. Yeah, we got we didn't have a removal spell for this guy. We just had like all we just had all units, and he had good answers to all units here. Alright. So 1-1 going into sideboard. It's not the worst spot to be in. But now it's basically best 2 out of 3 with sideboard. So about our sideboard. I've already pre-sideboarded since I knew about this matchup about an hour ago. This is what our sideboard's going to look like. Our deck's going to look like post-board, rather. We're bringing in the boars. We're bringing in a couple sabotage and taking out dark returns. The dark returns are a little bit slow. Bringing in Thunderstrike Dragons. Cutting one Daraka because it's so easy to kill. Bringing in Feeding Times and Strain to Shadows as they help out with a lot of the stuff he's got going. We take out the Bloodcaster because it's not a very good blocker against him most of the time. Wait, what the heck? Tony G sideboard. Alright. So, yeah, he can definitely have aggressive starts like that, but hopefully after sideboard I think he's probably going to cut his Bloodletters, probably his Finest Hours, and bringing in Protects, Sabotage, Auric Rune Hammers, and an extra Inquisitor's Blade. This has got to be a redraw. This hand doesn't have enough power. This hand absolutely has enough power, so it seems pretty good. Let's just play the Crest first. Probably Crest of Fury. I don't necessarily need another Crest of Fury. Looking for another Shadow Influence or like another removal spell or another threat or something. Maybe even a Sabotage would be nice. Feeding Time's not bad. Now I can play the Crest of Chaos. Give me my Shadow Influence. Black Sky is fine with the rest of this hand. We already basically have 5 power, a couple removal spells, so not bad. Rip Knife, okay. I missed out on the face just here, but I think it's worth it to just draw 2 here. I don't really want to spend a premium removal spell on this guy. He kept in Bloodletter. That's interesting. I would not have anticipated that at all. Now Permafrost gets him pretty good. I thought he would take that out for sure. Just hit it with the Perma. Play the Crest of Chaos. Yep, more power is always good here. And he has the Valk Enforcer? Jeez. Alright. Still getting her beat down pretty hard here. I guess I just gotta Feeding Time the guy now. I don't like it, but gotta do what I gotta do. Trying to scout for a Sigil, really, so I can cast Black Sky next turn. I guess I already have 7 power. I guess worst comes worst, I can Cold Blood this guy. Yeah, I'll keep that on top. Another Bloodletter, okay. So I take a bunch here, but he's kind of out of action. Cold Blood, play this depleted. Maybe I should have Vars favored first, just so I can ensure I hit my 7th power on time here. But I think a Black Sky will be pretty clutch. Okay, we drew it anyway. Hell yeah. So now I can Vars favor, play Champion, play the power, get both procs out of it. What? Really? Okay. I'll block. Save some life here. I didn't want to lose to a Finest Hour that he might have. He has a Protect, it seems. Or maybe he does have the Finest Hour. The third Bloodletter was really... I wasn't expecting him to keep in Bloodletter. I really wasn't. So he did have to Protect. And a Slay. Alright, so now we need... Well, we can take another hit from this guy. That's not that big of a deal because we can Black Sky here. Or I could channel this guy for only 5. That's not good. I can just channel the Rip Knife. That's probably better. Yeah, we should draw into another removal spell then. Hailstorm, Primal, Virus Vigor. Not exactly another removal spell. No. Even if we did hit it, we would have got it out of us. So I guess we just have to play Champion and hope it can block. Thunderstrike Dragon. Not exactly where I need to be. So I can Hailstorm Black Sky. Gains me 3 life here. Gains me 2 life. Still means I can trade here. He has another slide, of course. Okay, well, I was not expecting Bloodletters at all, but I still think that means my sideboard plan is still correct. We just need to win 2 in a row here. Hope he doesn't have that quick of a start. Man. Man, the 3rd Bloodletter, and having double slay and the ability to keep up tempo with the Valk Enforcers was like, I don't know. I don't want to say really lucky, but really rough to deal with. This hand is really too slow. Doesn't do much. This hand's also pretty slow. We don't have double primal. We don't even have double primal for that guy. We just got a scout in for a primal. That's a primal. Take it. Alright, so we can hit that with a Vara's Favor here. And then next turn we can Hailstorm. Come on, just play something that lets it die to Hailstorm. That kind of counts. I think I could actually Vara's Favor Cresta Fury down. That runs the risk of getting blown out by a Sabotage. And he's stuck on power, so I think I'm fine to take this line. Alright, so he had the Sabotage, but now he's got to choose between Vara's Favor and then Cold Blood. Takes the Favor, that's fine. I could Cold Blood this thing. I wouldn't be happy about it, but I could. No, I'd rather just leave that alone for a turn. Let's just build up our power here. Because we'll be able to kill it with a Harbinger on curve. Yes, please. More removals, all I want. So he found his 3rd power. Now I can just hold open Annihilate. I'm only going to Annihilate if he puts a weapon on it. More removal, awesome. And if he doesn't, I'll let him just build up the War Cries. I don't really care. I can kill whatever he War Cries onto. Okay, so I'm just going to Annihilate the Unseen Commando and then hit this with the Harbinger. And then whatever his subsequent plays are, we just spot remove them. Feel like we're in good shape here. Could be wrong though. If he has multiple Sabotages, we still have 3 cards to his 4. Basically 2 cards to his 4. Bottom that. I'm just looking for more threats. Don't really care about that. It's still a 4/4 to my 5/6. Ooh, hello. I'm not really interested in... I can Feeding Time Wisdom whenever I want. I'm just going to play my other dragon out. Just get the threats out there. Force him to deal with them. Clearly he doesn't have like a Slay or something. If so, I think he would have done that right away. Alright, that's what we got a Feeding Time now. And then we can win this race. Feeding Time, draw 2, hit him for 10. Hopefully we draw power? No. Now he's staring down Fatal here. A third Sabotage, nice. That's cute. Okay then. Wow. We're actually about to lose. Wow. That Sabotage take away any of our interaction, and then this guy doesn't have flying somehow. I don't understand why he's playing Bloodletters. Alright, no, we'll lose. 3-1.